Good morning to all our flying friends in Manitoba. Your mission, should you decide to accept, will be to help me find and document all the undocumented strips in Manitoba. I have done 8 flight plans that we'll be following, and I'm asking for you to check the areas where you are familiar and let me know the lat long of these strips, or even the driving directions to them. And even better would be to have 2 pictures, one from 1,000 feet up and a beam in the center of the strip, and another on short final. Anyone using ForeFlight could just ask, and I will send a copy of the requested flight right to your computer. As the summer progresses, we plan to do touch and goes or low and overs on as many of these strips as possible. With your help, I bet we could get most of them. The first flight plan was just the start of this whole idea, and with 31 airports and an estimated 6.5 hours, it was not really feasible as a working project. But you can see the blue identifiers are the ones from the map, and the white waypoints have been entered by me from coordinates. Number 2 we will call North Central, with 18 airports that I know of off the top of my head, likely 320 nautical miles in 4 hours. I'm sure you will have some more ideas on this flight plan. Up in this area, I'm sure I can count on Marvin Munchka to tell me of some more strips that aren't on the main radar. Number 3 we will call Southwest, with 23 known airports, 339 nautical miles, and 4+ hours to do it. You'll notice the identifiers in white are ones that I just put the lat long in on and then named them. The blue ones are on the ForeFlight, of course. Now, nothing ever goes perfect. Number 4 ended up just being a repeat of number 3. But I've already thought of 3 airstrips that are missing off of it. So there's lots of room between 3 and 4 for people to tell me of ones that I don't know about. Number 5 we will call West Central. There's 21 airstrips on this listing, but actually only 8 of them are on ForeFlight or aviation maps. But I'm sure we can add a lot more in there, as Mr. McEwen travels this country a lot. I'm sure he can add to those unknown strips. Number 6 we will call South Central, with 16 registered strips and only 4 waypoints that I have added. Works out to 267 nautical miles and likely 3 3/4 hours to fly. However, I'm sure there's a lot more in here that somebody can add to for me. Coming up is number 7. This we'll call the Southeast, with 24 registered strips and 3 waypoints that I've added in. I know there's a lot more down here. Maybe some of the folks from Morden, Winkler, Lindquist could fill me in on the unregistered strips. As it stands at 345 nautical miles and be over 5 hours to fly the whole thing. Well, coming up is number 8. We'll call it the Interlake and East Central. This is definitely an area where I haven't much experience in. There's only 3 waypoints that I've added in and 19 that I just got off ForeFlight. I'm hoping somebody like Hap could maybe fill in a lot of unknown strips up in this area. As you can see by the way the map looks, it could easily be split into 2 around Selkirk there as well. Well, now comes the big one. Number 9 is the North Country. I believe there was 31 strips on the maps, with 1,650 nautical miles, and I calculate 18 hours to fly it. It would definitely be a 3-day project. I really don't know. I'm assuming there's more strips up there somewhere that people could land on wheels, but we'll have to see what we can come up with. Okay, so that is the project. I'm sure it can be accomplished while still respecting the social distancing orders we're under. And this is sort of evolving into my Manitoba 150 project that I'd be happy to share with anyone who would like to help by sending me coordinates or directions to strips, or if possible a photo of the strip on short final and another of a full view from higher beam center field. Any such help could be sent to pierceken@icloud.com. I want to thank you in advance. This is what happens if I get cooped up with only flying or planning to fly to keep me busy. Talk to you again.